Oh yeah, I am back with a vengeance. Gotta love it. Good morning. Good morning. My cold coffee. Love it. All right, today's video, gadgets and why must we buy them? So hopefully this video is not very long. Been doing a lot of live stuff, been having a good time, enjoying YouTube, enjoying life. Everything is good, and I'm excited. Always excited. The Genius Prepper's the first one up. Thanks for showing up. But we talk about gadgets. I got a lot of friends lately that have been purchasing stuff for 3-gun. And you probably know who they are. But I was like, you know what? Sometimes we buy stuff that is overrated. But I wanted to talk to the general public about gadgets that we buy. Like, here's a perfect example. A pyramid trigger. And I think the whole kit, it was expensive. It was probably a third of the price of the gun at least. So it's probably like $200. Are we buying stuff to handicap ourselves for being a better shooter? You know, yesterday I did a video on dry fire. It was just a chat, having fun with you guys out there. And it seemed that most of us, or a good majority of us that like to shoot, whether we're shooting just for fun, maybe we're plinking outdoors, or maybe, you know, we brought it to the next level and we are shooting competitively. And Razor JB and Yancey Teal, thanks for showing up as well. Good morning. But I think a lot of us are handicapping ourselves. And don't get me wrong, I love having gadgets, and I think they do help you shoot. They help you shoot more accurately. But at the end of the day, can we do that with the same gun that's stock? You know, this is a perfect example of a Glock trigger that I purchased at the Glock store. And it has a shorter reset. It's got a better trigger feel. It's got a better wall that it hits, and a crisper trigger, and a shorter reset. But you talk to good shooters, unlike myself. I don't shoot as good as I wish I did, and they can consistently shoot an accurate group with a stock pistol, a stock rifle. You know, you got mil-spec triggers, right? Or you can go and buy a nice Geisley trigger for a couple $100, and you will get a better group. But a lot of it is, I think, me personally, on my 3-gun AR, got my dogs here with me. I don't know if you guys met them yet, but I think we're spending more money than we're going to get out of it. You know, learning to 3-gun, I'll talk basically about Rob and Coda Boy. They just started shooting 3-gun, and they're super excited, and they're building badass rifles, and there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, the stuff they're building right now is phenomenal. But at the end of the day, is it going to help them score higher, to do better? It may, because they have good shooting fundamentals, which, you know, once you get a good foundation, those little trinkets and gadgets will definitely help. Let me read some of your guys' comments here. So we got Genius Prepper wants to build a 3-gun course in his backyard, but can't discharge a firearm where I live. Airsoft. I tell you, we talked about it last night. Actually, I still got the airsoft rifle right there. You can do a lot of training for 3-gun, basically learning how to grab the firearm, manipulating the safety and fire positions. Let me grab it real quick. And you're never going to be able to get, you know, you're going to learn more having trigger time on a real rifle But just manipulating when you pick up the rifle, going from fire to safety and putting it back down is a good practice. I did a video quite a while back where I was just transitioning from a shotgun to my rifle and no ammo, just in the backyard, and just picking it up and getting it on fire and then putting it back down, but having put it on safety first. So that was definitely good training. Got a lot of great comments. Surprised you guys are out and about this morning. Yes, fundamentals are paramount. So are stock guns and equipment. Once mastered and you have the fundamentals, enhancements are fun, but there is a lot of overdoing it out there, especially new guys. Yes, you will see people that start shooting competitively, or just, I guess it's still competitively, but, you know, like the local matches at IDPA, or it's just, you know, the normal everyday Joe out having fun and trying to learn more. You know, you'll see as they show up more, you know, they'll end up with a new holster or a new firearm and some trick little gizmo gadgets. And at the end of the day, if they may have put that money into more rounds down range, they might have actually invested in a better option of getting more rounds. These two dogs, you guys got to see these guys. Come here. Well, say hi to the YouTube world. Come here, boys. Boys, come here. So this one here. This is Biscuit, and this is Ruger. So that's two of the three. The other one's in the house. We're in the garage. We're in the back cave. But yeah, I think we spend a lot of time, you know, and I'm a big supporter of the gadgets. But at the end of the day, you know, buying ammo, you know, or making ammo, this is little bags of hundreds. So I can just grab a couple of those each time. But spending the money on actually shooting is probably your best bet. Learning good trigger pull, and you guys need to go over there. Go on. Go. Is probably key, and at the end of the day, going to help you out a lot more. A good example, and I've said it in the past, and he is a great shooter, is one of my buddies. He can basically take a pistol, any pistol, and outshoot me with better groups and faster times. A lot of that is he has the stage in his head of how he's going to run the stage. So he shaves time that way, and then he's just a great pistol shooter. So that definitely helps. But I think the key to learning how to get better is to hang out with people that shoot better than you, because you can learn a lot more. And there's nothing wrong with, if you're the best shooter of the group, make sure you help the other people that are also shooting as well. Let me go back to your comments here. You guys got a bunch. Let's see. Genius Prepper. I saw M3X at Shooters the other day. Too expensive right now. Yeah, it's just expensive. You got Razor JB. There's being smart, and then there's trying to be tactical, or cook, you put. But yeah, some of the stuff, like a good idea of what I got is gadgets like this. If you're gonna shoot 3-gun, you're gonna need some type of shell caddies. Now this is a gadget. I could put a big handful of shells in in my pocket, but at the end of the day, this isn't so much a gadget. It's more of a tool in order to, not that I'm trying to stay competitive, but I try to do my best. I'm definitely not great, but this is a gadget per se, but this is almost you know, something that you have to have. I think of gadgets more as nice triggers, you know, nice triggers, hand guards, grips, you know, gizmo gadget, quarter turn safeties. You know, this obviously doesn't have it, but you can get safeties that are already halfway there, and you only have to click a little bit. And this is, you know, fire and safety back and forth. And does that really save any time? I don't know. I don't think so. For the $45 it is, or the $90 or whatever, I don't think that gizmo gadget's worth anything. You know, comps on the end of your rifles. Yes, if you're getting the right ones, you will get less muzzle rise. But if you were to have a stock gun and you got good at shooting it fast, then you put that on there, it would be like magic has happened. So I'm like I keep saying, I'm a big component of gadgets. I don't think they're the cat's meow. I don't think you need all that stuff to go out and have a good time shooting 3-gun. I think when it really counts is the people that they're at the point. Think of like a NASCAR driver. You know, you can put him in your car that you're driving, and he's going to drive, you know, twice as good as you, because he just has that. He has that ability. He has enough time behind the wheel. You know, he knows when to turn and how to turn and brake and gas. And then when you put him in a NASCAR, you know, that ability is enhanced because he has the machine, you know, a top machine that's designed for him. And that's kind of the same thing with the professional shooters. You know, they have the ability, where now those little enhancements are going to definitely help out. For some of us that are just starting out, I don't think we would notice even. It's going to help us per se. Some of the items is going to help because we might get better groups, but some of those items I think don't even come into effect until you get to a level that I'm not even close to, you know, and then that's when you start seeing that stuff actually really help those guys out, where they're always improving because that's their job and their profession and their, you know, the love of the game. But I don't think us as normal shooters would notice that as much. So we got let's see, that's being smart, and then there is, okay. Okay, so you guys are talking a little bit about places to buy stuff. It's in Florida. As long as and then Razor JB's got a good comment here. As long as they actually enhance the operation of the weapon after you have taken as far or close to it as it will go. Hey, C-Max. Hope you're feeling good, C-Max. Love and support for C-Max out there. Make sure you guys check out his channel. Great guy, great reloader. He's helped a ton of us in the community of reloading. Got great videos that if you guys are interested in that kind of stuff, definitely go over and support C-Max. But I think when it boils down to is lead down range. You know, instead of buying this, buy more bullets. Go to the range more. Shoot more often. You know, and a lot of us just can't go out to the range. Some of us have ranges at our house where you can, you know, especially when you're reloading, you can make a recipe of 10, go out and see how they group. I don't know, let's try something else. Blam, blam, blam. So we got the Audi A1. What's up? And I don't know, what are your guys' comments? I know some of you probably bought some upgrades to your pistols or your rifles. What do you guys classify as something that's more gadget compared to more of a tool or something needed? Like I kind of use this example of a shell caddy, something that is a gadget because I can throw shells in my pocket, but you get to the point where you need that. See, and that's what's kind of cool is if if you were to go out and you've never 3-gun before, even having shells in your pocket would be fine, you know. And then as you progress, you know, then you can move on to something like this. And that's kind of where I am, but I'm not anywhere near the, you know, the guys that are doing this for a living and running around with sponsorships and stuff. But I enjoy what I'm doing. I always have fun at the range, and I always have fun at the bench, making some type of ammo, whether it's 223, 9, or 40, or whatever the case is. We got a C-Max here. He said, as soon as C-Max can shake off the radiation. Yeah. Good luck, my friend. We're fighting for you. We're wishing you well and praying for you. So that's definitely a thing. Yeah, C-Max is loading his butt off. What are you loading up right now, C-Max? We got something needed for me would be something like upgraded stock scripts and forends. There's a perfect example. So my buddies, and you know who they are, they went out and they bought really nice graphite stocks. And if you can and you want to, might as well do it. You know, and on my 3-gun, which is in the safe, I don't have it here, but I have the stock A2 or A2 stock on there, just the standard rifle stock. And the reason why I have that and I haven't upgraded that is because I'm just throwing it in the bucket anyways. I don't really care. If it weighed 100 pounds or something, I would, you know, get something a little lighter. But I really like the weight towards the back instead of on the front. And I like that it is stock. It's kind of like, who cares? Throw it in the bucket and grab the next gun and start shooting. So we got gadgets to me. So we got Razor JB. He said gadgets to me are all the different parts and pieces that are different shapes, sizes, and colors that really do not enhance your performance. That's a great comment actually as well. You know, a lot of stuff we get, you know, like I have some anodized blue stuff or magwells that are different colors. I guess I should have brought some of my shit up, but like here's a good example. These actually have function to them, you know, so this is a +5. So this does help. It's a gadget, but it is a functional gadget. This one you could say isn't because it's just weighted. So it actually helps to, you know, drop the mag when it's empty. So it does have functionality to it. But also when you have a mag well, you need the extended part so you can actually push it in there without having to like use your thumb to click it in. But yeah, these things, you know, are a huge plus. They give you 5 extra rounds. Gadget, yeah, kind of, but with a magwell, which is a gadget, you'd see like a magwell. You really don't need a magwell. It will help with faster reloads, but you could argue that if you practiced even more, I'm sure you guys have seen those reloading videos where we're, you know, Rob and I, and we kind of have some competition stuff. Being able to do that without a mag loader or a magwell is possible, and people can do it. But things like that help us with our handicaps, right? And that's like the perfect example. Do we really need it? No. Does it help? Yes. Is it a gadget? Yeah, but it depends on what level you're at. If you're going to compete for the first time or the second time or whatever the case is, yeah, you don't need all that stuff to go have fun and to learn about the thing. Going to a competition, even if you never shot, you're going to learn a ton of things. How people set their gear up, you know, different ways of getting their gear there, you know, how to park, you got to go, buddy. I know, I'll give you some attention in a minute. Go on, back up. So that's basically it. We got it's more about comfort for me, like how my shotgun has a limb saver because it's more grippy texture. Yeah, so some of that stuff enhances. That's almost like an enhancement more than a gadget. It is a gadget because you had to put it on or do something to it to fix it, but I would consider that an enhancement. The limb saver. What's weird is I can't think of what that is. The limb saver. I have a slip-on limb saver, and they work great. I did a review on it. I missed that one. I'll have to check it out. So it sounds like it slides over and it helps with your grip. If you guys, if that's not right, tell me what it does exactly. But the Genius Prepper said it gives more of a grippy texture. So what else, you guys? Hopefully you're having a great morning. I'm having a great morning. I woke up. My guard dogs. Hey, quiet. But that's the dumpster guy, trash guy. Trash guy's here. Oh, it's a recoil pad. Okay. Is it like vented? One gadget everyone needs is a Pula mag loader. Those are nice, especially after a long day at the range. Your thumb is tired out. I got one in my range bag over here, and it's definitely not a must-have, but if you're shooting a lot, definitely a good item to have for sure. I'm sure most, if not all of you guys here watching, let me grab one in case you don't know what we're talking about. Let's see if I can find it in here. I don't see it. It's not in there. I'd say a gadget that is more important than any trigger job, any updated type of whatever would be snap caps. And this right here, I can't say enough about this right here. And I don't mean the Pocket Pro 2. I'm just saying a timer. You will get, it doesn't lie. It doesn't care who you are. It won't lie. You set a part time, you shoot, it tells you if you're progressing. So you have a stock, whatever, we'll call it the X gun, right? And if you want to do, one shot to a target, and then after you draw, you will see yourself getting better. This is an invaluable tool right here. Much more impressive than spending your money on a trigger. Because here's what happens. I'll give you a great example of what happens. So I have quite a few firearms, but I have a couple of Glocks that have been modded out over and abundant of every bell and whistle you can have on it. Everything from triggers to basically like sandpaper grip, right? And then I fly across the United States and I go to work. I took a day off and I shot with my cousin, and he had a Glock. I think it was a Gen 3. And the grip on it was just stock Glock. The grip on it seemed super slippery, and the trigger was horrible. And a Glock trigger sucks, but it's not that bad. But I could see huge drastic differences in my shooting. For the fact is, I didn't get it. I didn't feel like I got a good grip, and then that stock trigger would have felt like a slippery grip. You know, I was getting horrible groups with it. But if my training and less gizmos, if I had my foundation was better, it wouldn't matter what I was shooting. I would have better groups. So that's just unfortunate reality. Let's see what else we got here. No, tonight I'm shooting, Trees. I got Thursday nights I shoot. I appreciate the link. I never even knew you're out there. Thanks for showing up. So no, but I do appreciate the link tonight. Yeah, Thursdays is my shooting night for IDPA. I'm actually running the match tonight, so I got to make sure I show up. But again, I do appreciate the invite. But other than that, I think that's about it. You guys got any questions or comments? What time is the chat tonight? Trees, give an update, and I'll say what you say. Video not working. PM if you do it. If you do, Dawn. So just so you guys know, Don's doing a chat. He does usually on Thursday nights with TR Prepper and sometimes Dan, the firearms guy, which is, I'd love to talk to him. I haven't been able to talk to him in person yet. But, yeah, Thursday nights is shooting. So, you know me, I'm not going to give that up. That's what I like to do. So, God, these guys are hams. What? You want to tell these guys anything? Huh? No? Okay. So that's the good morning breakfast talk, I guess we'd call it. I don't want to make this thing, it's probably already way too long. But you guys are awesome. Fuzz Fork 8, thanks for showing up. 9 p.m. Eastern over at Trees A Blowin'. Check out his he's got a live chat going tonight, so 9 Eastern time. Don't be late. Lots of good information on that. Kevin Roberts, give me more gadgets. I may not shoot better, but I'll look cooler. Yes. Yep. Gadgets make you look cooler. Problem is, once you start shooting, you may wish you didn't have all the gadgets. So what else we got? All right. Well, thank you guys for showing up. I appreciate it. I've been having a lot of fun doing these live chats because I got time. I'm off duty. I'm back at home. And for me, that's fun. So I do appreciate it. Thank you guys. Have a great day. Stay safe. And stay protected. Talk to you guys. Bye. And see ya.